Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to my 31 Days of Horror in October, day 20. Now, today we're going to be talking about Slaughterhouse Rock. Now, Slaughterhouse Rock is a 1988 film which runs approximately 90 minutes and is written and directed by Dmitry Logotheresis, or something like that. He was responsible for Body Shot, The Closer, and Pretty Smart. Now, this stars Toni Basil. And anyone who's born in the 80s or lived through the 80s should pretty much know who she is. She, after all, did the song Mickey. Now, she plays Sammy Mitchell, and she was in Eating, Rockula, and Angel 3, although for some reason I couldn't place her in that. I don't know. This also stars Nicholas Salozzi as Alex Gardner. He was in Tiger Claws 3 and Deep Cover. And Tom Riley as Richard Gardner. He was in Deep Cover as well, Caged Hearts, and Ice Cream Man. Now, this had a budget of $2 million, and actually only 4 days were taken to shoot the exterior of Alcatraz. The rest of it was done in a studio in Culver City. Slaughterhouse Rock. This has a pretty simple premise. A guy's having dreams about people dying in Alcatraz. And they're disturbing him. He's starting to see things. He actually contacts a medium actually contacts him because, after all, she's a medium. And him and a bunch of his friends and the medium go over to Alcatraz to find out what exactly happened and why he's having these visions and dreams. And things go terribly wrong. And it's kind of like a possession film from there. And they all get picked off one by one. Kind of like a supernatural slasher, more or less. Now, this has an interesting story with me. This was one of the ones like Blood Beach, and there's a few more that I always wanted to rent because of the cover in the video stores when I was younger. But for some reason, I never did. And like most of my other 31 Days of Horror in October, this is the third year I'm doing it, I try to make everything first-time watches. The only few that are probably not going to be first-time watches are going to be my slashbacks, because that's a predetermined theme, and I have to pick something that's accordingly. But so happy to watch this for the first time. I actually loved it. To me, it was like an 80s time canister. Opening up and seeing all the hairstyles. Even my wife commented on it. The hairstyles, the clothing, and everything. It was just refreshing to see something that I hadn't seen from the 80s. The transfer was really good. Of course, this is a code red, and I think I got this for my birthday from Hamilton Book for my daughter, and I was just so happy to be able to watch this for the first time. This is a definite recommendation. I always thought that this was a vampire film because of his teeth, but it's actually not. It's more or less like a possession, like slasher movie, because they were what was popular at the time. I actually gave this one an 8, which is 8 smashed pumpkins. So happy I watched this. This is awesome. Stay tuned for day 21. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.